Guy falling from a cliff. Did that look like an accident to you? Or maybe it was murder? And that's the big question in the new movie on Amazon called Killer Heat, starring Joseph Levitt and Shailene Woodley. Uh, Interesting movie, Art.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, let's take a look at some more of the clips that come up because it becomes a true private investigator investigation where everybody else seems to want to cover it up or call it case closed.
Family was rich, really rich. They ran the island through violence and extortion.
You don't believe this thing they're saying about it being an accident, do you?
I'm used to people coming after me and my family. Why did you really come here, Nick?
It was complicated, but it was love.
Everybody is jealous of somebody.
Get off my boat before I throw you off.
Was that a confession? The key to most murder cases is the motive.
So, as you can see, there are a lot of twists and turns that are in this movie. And quite frankly, it's kind of interesting. It got panned in a lot of places, but it was a trending movie. And I think I understand why. First of all, I understand that many of the actors had cult followings of them personally as an audience. Quite frankly, other than the lead character, I don't know that I knew much about any of the characters. And the acting was sufficient to me, but I really found the story intriguing. I didn't pre-guess, other than the fact that I thought it might have really been a murder. I didn't guess the twists and turns as it turns out by the very end, and I was engrossed. I watched the whole thing and I enjoyed it. Hi, just a quick interruption to ask you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I don't know why it got panned either, but it got very mixed reviews. And of course, I thought the three actors were good. Of course, I knew Joseph Gordon-Levitt, knew his work, and Shailene Woodley. I thought they were both good. The third guy, or the third actor who plays Shailene's husband, plays twins, and that's part of the twist, is that her husband. Her brother-in-law died, but he's a twin to her husband. So that comes in later, makes it Richard Madden is the guy's name. And I had seen him in a bunch of films, recognized him. He's a hunky guy, plays a good bad guy, among other things. But he's got a long list of credits. Very good actor. And even though I didn't recognize the name, I knew the face. So nice film, shot in Crete, mind you.
Yeah,
which is where
the production value was amazing. It really was. I enjoyed it as much for the scenery, because I've never been there, but I thought it was very, very well shot and produced. And so appreciating filmmaking, I appreciated it. I appreciated the scenery. I appreciated that somebody put together the money to have it shot on location. And as I say, I think the acting was okay, between okay and really good, and certainly better than John, you or I could do. Well, maybe not you, John, but it's why I haven't become an actor. But and it was. I guess I got to the point where I knew, because I had looked at some of the reviews beforehand, that it didn't get great high marks on a lot of things, but the 2 hours that it took passed quickly. I mean, it went from place to place, and it had. I thought the PI was a very engaging story. It was sort of a backstory to the entire thing. So I really enjoyed it.
I think that was a good element. One reviewer labeled it film noir. Well, it's film noir in the sense of the plot. The PI talking and narrating the story, and the PI has his own backstory, which is kind of interesting. But it's not film noir in the cinematography style. It's not dark. It's Crete, sunny 99% of the year, and it's beautifully done. By the way, you mentioned saving money at Crete. You know what I think Crete has been featured in a number of films lately. I think they just must be attracting filmmakers. And who wouldn't want to go to Crete for a month and make a movie, you know?
Yeah, why don't we go shoot a month worth of Celebrating Act 2 there?
I think there's got to be old people on Crete. We could talk to every one of them. And we'd talk to them in a taverna over a little ouzo, maybe.
Not an Uzi, an Uzo. Anyway, we enjoyed it. We think you might enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, let us know. Let us know how stupid we are or how much you appreciate the fact that we brought another gem to your attention.
For more on Celebrating Act 2, visit our webpage, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and tell your friends. Celebrating Act 2 is the user manual for the second half of your life.